Why do they always try to make peace when I'm whooping them? They never want to make peace any other time, so why should I give you peace? I mean, come on now. Well, it could be the fact that you're about to kill one of my armies, but still, I really don't care what you think. And from the looks of it, I don't think we're really gonna win this, because we have a pretty crappy army, to be honest. So I think it's just safe to say I'll auto-resolve this one, going for the aggressive stance to do the most damage. And I just lost one of my generals in a horrible display of blood and gore, which is quite nice. Honorable death, settlement's been sacked. You know what? I don't care what you think, bro. I'm gonna finish you off here. So as he tries to run away now, and he realizes that the end is near, I think it's about time I poison his provisions. Or wait, can I assassinate him? No, I don't have much of a chance, so I'm gonna go for the poison here. We're gonna further damage his already weak army. And now, since he's so close to the city, the garrison can help, and we're just gonna finish him off. Ah, it's beautiful. Let's watch this. Watch him die slowly as his body is sacrificed to the Demon Lord with stabbed through the throat. And he falls to the ground dead as his blood leaves his body. Now, normally I'd let him go or I'd enslave him, but in this specific case, after the fact that they killed one of my generals and they sacked one of my cities, I think it's only correct if I kill every single one of them and sacrifice them to the Demon Lord. After all, they are a worthy sacrifice to him. So now I think it's about time we start moving back to their city so we can siege it. And I do believe the end is almost near for them. Actually, probably not, with that huge stack they have up north. I think I better prepare myself for an ambush. Yeah, that'd be fun to watch. Oh, wait a second, that's my allies' army. Duh, I'm stupid. We should be fine for the time being, I think. We just gotta make sure that our army can get to their city in time before they build up a huge force. I really don't want them to, you know, just get that army going here, because that would really suck. The AI seems to spawn armies really quickly, and in Rome 2, cities are a lot more defended than they were in other games, in my opinion. Like, the garrison is a lot bigger, and, you know, the armies spawn faster, and it seems like it's harder to take a city than it was in other Total War games, in my opinion. Because, like, in Shogun, it was easy to steamroll. I mean, you killed the army, the city was practically left defenseless, they only had a 1 or 2 unit garrison, and you could easily just march in there and take them over. I wonder if Athens is ever going to get sick of me and just decide to rebel or something. I mean, I doubt they will, but if they ever do, that would be nuts. And it'd be kind of cool to watch. I mean, come on, tell me you wouldn't find anything cool about that. And it looks like these barbarians want a peace treaty. Sure, if I can make you my client state, but it looks like you're going to refuse that, so let's just cancel here and you can go to hell. Research complete, tax, labor, adoption. Oh no. I'm not going to allow you to adopt one of my family members. We're going to stop that adoption for a little bit of money. And we're going to send our spy out and see what she can do. She does have a pretty decent chance at assassinating him. It ain't half, but it's alright. So we're going to try it, just in case, you know, to see if we do get lucky or not. And if we do, then well, this would be pretty amazing, honestly. So, gonna take some units and shove them in this other army, but oh, wow, okay, never mind. The Terror of Phobos is full, it seems. So that's not gonna happen, unfortunately. But oh well. I guess I'll send them back to the city here. Or, you know what? Actually, yeah, I'll use both my armies to steamroll them. They only have 1 province, and I'm not at war with anyone else, so those cities should be fine. I should just be able to get up in there and destroy them all. Man, I've been saying should and basically a lot lately. It's a crutch word, and I really gotta break that habit. You know what I mean? We also recruited a champion now. We're gonna train him to be like Hercules and kill every single person who stands in our way in a mighty display, and people will sing of his legends for years to come. Alright, so let's end turn. Rome's doing Roman stuff, sending its navy around the world to act all cool. I have no idea what they're doing exactly, but they're doing something, so, you know, it works. And then you have, what, is Rome at war with Syracuse or something? I can't tell, honestly. Then we got these Persian guys over there in Turkey just minding their own business. And then Athens is just sitting there, being Athens, paying tribute still, which is always good. It's good to know that your client states are paying tribute to you, because it means that they're willing to accept your rule and domination, which is always a good thing. As long as they accept the one true faith of the Demon Lord, everything should be fine. And they want a peace treaty, and they're willing to pay a lot of money. Only reason they're doing that, though, is because they know the end's near. And I wasn't going to take that money because chances are they stole it from me anyway when they sacked my city. So we're just going to take it back the old-fashioned way by putting a sword through their throat and using their blood to appease the Demon Lord. Sabotage successful. That is glorious. Now let's continue onward. We gotta keep on attacking these cities. There we go. We have the advantage here. So we're just gonna auto-resolve once again. This one allows us to keep the most of our army, so let's finish it. And oh! Slash to the stomach, slash to the throat. He's on the ground bleeding like a goat. Ha ha ha. That's been sacrificed to the Demon Lord, of course. So we're just gonna occupy the city, as usual. And faction destroyed. They've been trampled into the dust by the mighty Macedonian army. Glorious. Just glorious. You know what? I'll send my, let's see here. I'm just looking at what the champion can do here. He can raid, he can assault garrison, and he can rally slaves. All of them seem pretty cool. I like what they can do. Assault garrison seems to attack a single unit. Rally slaves seems to help slave rebellions. And raid seems to just damage stuff. So, that's pretty cool. Let's send our spy up north. And it seems that that current kingdom is getting wrecked as we speak. And truth be told, I think that kingdom hates us, and if that army fails to attack them, I think I might just declare war and go up north and steal that city real quick to add to the empire. It'll also give us another piece of Thracia, which is always nice to have. I'm not exactly sure which sort of victory I'm going for yet, but I'll just look at the victory conditions after a while and see which one looks the easiest, and then I'll just work on that one. That's pretty much my master plan, honestly. Ain't much of a master plan, but it's a master plan. You can doubt me all you want. I don't care. Because I'm doing what I love, and that's killing people and sacrificing them to the Demon Lord, while feeding my online video gaming bloodlust. Yeah, I sound so cool right now. Okay, not really. But still, it reminds me of my childhood. I still haven't eaten much. I only had a single brown sugar Pop-Tart. So as you can tell, I'm starving right now, and my life is just driving me nuts. But that's fine, good people. That is perfectly fine. One day, I will have a delicious meal before me. Or something along those lines. I just can't wait to finish these guys off, honestly. Oh, you want a defensive alliance? Yeah, you know what? You should do a military alliance. You know? Rejected. Okay. I hate the AI. They never want to help in military matters, but oh man, they sure do want defensive allies. Hey, if I get attacked, can you defend me? And then when I call you in the battle, you're just like, oh, nope, sorry, not doing it. Like, come on, bro. We could so totally wreck this guy, but you just refuse to do it. And that's what makes me angry. So we got another mission issued, but I really don't care much about it. And it looks like these guys up north, yeah, they're screwed. They are so screwed. Yeah. Sabotage. Not right now, though. Yeah, actually, we have enough moving. We have enough movement. So we can actually make it to their city here. Oh, man, this is going to be pretty violent. Should I wait a few turns, though, to replenish my troops? Nah, I'll just recruit some mercenaries to make up for the losses. And that's how you do it. So let's get this started. Yeah, they hate our guts anyway, so good riddance to them. Sup, bro? I don't really care what you have to say. I'm just going to declare war on you here. Don't mind me. Oh yeah, keep talking that good crap, because you're about to get dominated. First we're going to send in the Navy, the blockade. And we're just going to encircle them here. Then we're going to send in our spy to poison their wells. Actually, let's incite unrest. Oh. Okay. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like it did in Shogun, where a rebel army would automatically spawn. It seems that it only affects their public order. So we're gonna move our other guy up here. And then we're gonna move our other general up here to support. Now we have 3 armies on this city. We have a huge advantage, and I think it's about time we use it. So now we're going to balance stance. And smack, smack, slash. And there goes all his blood. Another glorious sacrifice to the Demon Lord. The spearmen have fallen before the gods of war, and now their city lies at the feet of the Macedonian Empire. Just glorious. Glorious, glorious, glorious. Increase in ranks all across the board, and I think it's about time we move one of our armies back into that city we just captured, and we also move another army into the one that we just captured again. Well, the more recently conquered one is what I meant to say. So now that we have this part all secured, I think it's about time we just relax and sit back for a bit. Let our stuff build up and maybe manage our empire a little bit, build some new buildings, convert some things. Just make sure our economy is going strong before we really plan on doing anything else. It's always good to get the empire working, am I right or am I right? Don't know which one or what I'm exactly gonna do yet, but I'll find a way. I guess I'll also find a use for our champion here. He looks like he's ready to bust some heads or do something, so we might as well put him to use somehow. Don't exactly know how yet, but like I said, I'll find a way. I always do. It's simply part of who I am and what I do. Man, look at those guys preparing their little armies. It's like they have something to do. In all honesty, though, I don't think they're planning much. or that they know what exactly they're supposed to do. But you know what? I'm perfectly fine with that, honestly. Perfectly fine with that. They don't want a military alliance, though, so I'm a little upset about that. I might have to put them in their place, too, even though we have very good relations with them. Or I could just leave them be for now and find other targets. I could head into Greece and get Hellas under my control. And then maybe move the roads in Crete. I'm not 100% sure yet. But, you know. I've been planning this stuff for a while. It should come about any time now. I just have to... I don't know. I honestly don't know what I'm doing, so... Well, I'm trying to decide that, I guess. I'll just talk about other stuff. So, I'm going to start uploading Crusader Kings 2 soon. It might be a while, but I'm definitely going to be doing that here. And also, I don't know, I'm going to be on a video making spree today. Because in all honesty, I really want to complete a few of my Let's Plays here. And also, I have the whole place to myself for a while. So I might as well abuse that fact for a bit. Today is Sunday, so I do have plenty of time to waste today. Oh, I got an idea. We could probably finish off that last ship over there that belongs to that kingdom we just wrecked. I don't know how to pronounce it, but you get the idea. I don't exactly care for them just sitting there either. It makes me kind of want to go over there and slap them across the face a few times, then sink their ship for the glory of the Demon Lord. You know what I mean? So let's end turn and watch all the pretty little shields go by. Rome being Rome, sending its navy around Italy for whatever reason. I still have no idea what it's trying to pull here. Seleucids were doing something for a bit. Everybody's just going by insanely fast, it seems. I have no idea what they're doing, but then we have that one Persian nation just sending out its navy. Its city ain't well defended at all, actually. I could probably add them to my empire. Oh yes. Blood, gore, war, and sacrifices. That's all we live for anymore. Now we got the Tribali just wandering around, and we got some slums, which is unfortunate, and our hidden agent was exposed. But I really don't care about that. So let's move my army back into this settlement here, so they can occupy it and just hang around and do whatever they do. We should also probably convert these buildings here. That would probably be best, honestly. So yeah, let's turn this into an Hellenistic village. And over here, I don't have enough money yet, unfortunately, to convert that one. But we will soon, after I'm done taking out these guys over here. Well, actually in another turn I should be fine. Yeah, in another turn or two. That's when everything will be great. Trait gains. A lot of good traits coming. And everything just seems to be going fine so far. I could really go for an Arnold Palmer right now. I really do love half tea, half lemonade. It's amazing stuff, honestly. I just can't get over it. I started drinking Coke again, though. It was all we had, so I started drinking it, being the poor college student I am. Don't like it as much as I used to, though. I think I'll stick with tea and milk. Because tea and milk is amazing. We're also going to secure a promotion. Or should we? I don't know. Can we sabotage the other families in any way? From the looks of it, no, we can't. But oh well. We'll find a way.